Coach, we talked pregame about the importance of setting the tone tonight. Just how did you feel your group responded to that challenge and setting the tone against the Nets?
No, I thought they did a great job of doing that, starting the game off, holding them to 19 points in the first quarter, knowing that we set the tone with our defense. And that's what these guys did. There was a seriousness to them, a level of focus, knowing what we needed to do because we've been with this team before and we've had big leads and we've given it away.
Was there something said different or done different, or what did you feel that was different from the last time you guys played them? You had a big lead and it went to overtime. So what was different?
You learn from your experiences. You can walk into the huddle and say, hey, we've been here before when it was 19. We've been here before. They come down, get a quick basket. You take a timeout, remind them again. Like, this is what this team is capable of doing. When they find that three-point shot and they start playing fast, that's how they get back in the game. And so our guys recognizing that, being reminding each other, the coaches reminding them, we have to take the game as serious until that horn goes off.
You mentioned kind of setting the tone. The guy who sets the tone for this team's defense has always been Jalen Suggs.
Yeah.
To have the game that he had, first career triple-double, what does that mean for you and for this team to see him fill up the box score like that? And how close does he feel like back to 100% after coming back from the injury?
I thought he was great tonight. I really do. His energy, his poise, his focus on the defensive end, getting guys involved, making the easy play. There was a point in the game that I just saw him after he made the pass to the corner. It was beautiful basketball because he just came down with such a level of poise just to find the easy, simple pass for guys. And I think that's what he's capable of doing. Obviously we know what he can do defensively, but his ability to get guys involved is really special.
Does it feel, I know he's kind of been working his way back from that injury. Does it feel like he's kind of back to 100% yet or kind of at full go?
I think it's going to be ongoing. I think that's just what, feeling it out game after game. Obviously bumped it one game and then comes back. And today we're just watching it and monitoring it to make sure he was good. But he had such a level of focus to him and a seriousness about him and the way he approached this game tonight. It was great.
Coach, you kind of talked earlier about the human element of everything that went into, Tyus's departure, but you also said that team has to come out and get ready for a very good Brooklyn team. How proud of you of this group are you in terms of their ability to overcome those emotions and execute a good performance?
I really think that says more than anything, and that's a great point. That human factor does take a toll, and understanding that they just, one of their brothers moved on, and I think them having the recognition of that, but also knowing that they had a job to do on the court tonight. They celebrated each other. They played the right way. Us being able to have 32 assists, holding them under 100 points, that is a big mark for this group right now.
Coach, that was my question. 32 assists, 24 for your top 4 ball handlers, only 13 turnovers. Why did the ball zip around so good tonight?
And we continue to make the point of emphasis. When this group touches the paint and sprays it out, we give ourselves a chance. I mean, we even got a shot clock violation on a couple of them because we were trying to share the basketball. And it's incredible that you have 32 assists and you shoot 9 for 32 from 3. And so focusing on the defensive end of the floor is the key for this group, moving forward. And that's what it has to be. And then being able to share the ball the right way, it has to be a staple of us.
Kind of building on that, to have 14 steals, 11 blocks, more than 10 of each of those categories. Is that just a signal of the kind of activity and seriousness that you saw defensively? And then how do you replicate that moving forward? Because that seems to have been the issue this year.
Like I said before the game, it starts with our front line, those guys in the front court. Those guys are in our back court, being able to get into the basketball, pressure up, make sure those guys aren't comfortable throughout the game. And then our bigs were up at the level. I think AB did a fantastic job on Porter Jr. I think he was chasing him all over the place. The bigs did a great job of helping out. But it starts with those guards being able to pressure up and make other teams' guards very uncomfortable. Thanks, Coach. Thank you.